Aimee Garcia first appeared on the Cuban national art scene in the early 1990s. Her participation in a show of emerging new talent guaranteed the continuity of a process of diversification that had begun in the 1980s and was curtailed at the end of that decade when a number of major visual artists left the country. Garcia's work brought to this panorama an artistic style that, in contrast to her predecessors, made hay with the hedonism of the last decade of 20th century. At the same time, it casts an eye on her postmodern affiliations, in keeping with the insular artistic debate of the moment, qualifying as work of a notable group of Cuban creators. Aimee Garcia works with equal dexterity in different media, focusing her interest in the ironic revision of the image of the woman in the history of art and religion, and in roles and tasks attributed to them that have a place of representation in the collective imagination. The female figure is represented in both her paintings and photography as self-portraits on monochromatic backgrounds. These self-portraits are often subtly associated with some object or symbolic personage which gives meaning to the artist's fiction, and which range from apples to knives to animated figures appropriated from the universe of Disney. In these constructed scenes, the artist utilizes costume and performance she alone selected and configured in spaces of symbolic representation to assume diverse roles. They are based on a prior existence in social reality, predetermined by a culture that, beginning in infancy, imposes female stereotypes in relation to appearances, conduct, and functions. Said impositions restrict female ethics and psychological potential, and at the same time brutally contaminate the essence of the human individuality. In Garcia's work, one can't perceive substantial differences beyond the obvious from one medium to another. Through her efficient and skillful use of technique in both photography and painting, and because she highlights the similarities between both of these types of media, Garcia's work confirms the possibility of subjective operation with symbolic themes and similar formal aesthetics in both genres. This facility with medium confirms Garcia's unprejudiced position with regards to the postmodern debate around the aura and style of photography as art. At the same time, it defends her belief in the vitality of painting, the accomplice and rich source of other genres, in the replaying of roles that assumes for her as well contemporaneous.